Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today we're going to be adding to the Speed Champions lineup, and I finally have a little Speed Champions area set up behind my desk. I moved the Dragon display down one, took away some of my video game stuff that I'm just not really into at the moment. Just kind of either moved it or put it away for now. I'm in the middle of rotating out some displays, so yeah, it's time, you know. January 1st wave, and not even just the stuff I'm buying day one, but that entire wave in 2025 is shaping up to be a monster year in new LEGO, so I'm looking at a lot of displays and kind of swapping them out. However, Speed Champions is always fun, and as you guys know, for the past month, I am working through a pretty substantial backlog. Now, this set retired on December of 2024, but I've had this since last Christmas. So 2023, I've legitimately had this for over a year from my brother-in-law, and I love the set. I didn't build it, I saved it. I didn't feel like building Speed Champions for a while, and then I built the new ones, and then I filled up my current display, and then I took that display down, etc. Finally, we're working through it. So this set is obviously going to be Mercedes. This is the Mercedes-AMG F1 W12E Performance and the Mercedes-AMG Project One. Huge car guy, so I like the Project One more than I will the Indy car or the F1 car, whatever you'd like to call it. But they're definitely both pretty cool. Recently, we also built the McLaren F1 car, so it's going to be pretty cool to line them up and actually see what we're looking at. And, of course, all the new F1 sets that are currently coming out. So definitely a lot to look at, definitely a lot going on for Speed Champions right now. This contains 564 pieces, 2 minifigures in retail for $35. Speed Champions is always pretty solid. The videos do well. The builds are fun. They are always, like, I don't want to say challenging, but, like, they always provide something a little bit different each time. And, you know, they don't take up an entire roster spot of my life. And that's, and I've told you guys before, it's just, I was doing big project and custom project and big project here and custom project here and rebuild Barra-Dur twice and all these mills plates and the city. And it's nice to just do smaller builds like this, especially after recovering from the slaughter of my wallet that was Christmas and holidays and the January 1st wave. So nice to work through some of the backlog, and it's definitely going to help corral some of my spending for the past couple months. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Obviously, you can see the real image here. The real, I'm trying to think, the Project One, is that like a Forza? I can't remember if they actually like fully made that car. I don't think it's ever been released, but I'm not honestly sure. You guys can let me know. But yeah, pretty cool. I've never built a Mercedes before, and these guys look pretty wicked. So yeah, let's get started on the awesome build, folks. Alright, everybody, so here's the final build. Overall, how many stickers can you put on a set Lego? If I'm a little hard to understand, I apologize. I'm building this the day after Christmas, and, you know, all the hugging and the handshaking between Christmas Eve party at work and family time, I have caught a pretty nasty cold, so unfortunately I am a bit nasally, and I have, like, that head cold where you kind of, like, can't function or focus very often, so work was rough today. But yeah, so basically, sorry if I'm a little bit hard to understand, but, you know, it happens. It's the holiday season, and here in PA, it went from, like, 60 degrees to 8 to 60, down to 10 to 20 to 50. It is all over the place, and every single person I know is pretty much sick, so it's a lovely time. But yeah, this set is really cool. The minifigures definitely do look fantastic, and we'll get to them in a moment. But holy stickers, Batman. It was, what, 60? I honestly threw the sticker sheet away. I should have kept track, but it's about 60 stickers on this bad boy. And if you know anything about me, I suck at putting stickers on, and I hate them. But in terms of the actual minifigure lineup here, we do have the IndyCar driver, and as always, my phone will struggle to focus on anything because that's what it does best. The little Patronus uniform there, but it looks fantastic as always. It even has, and I didn't notice this, a little Puma logo on the bottom, so definitely pretty cool. And I'm a big fan of this minifigure. I honestly don't know why. Like, it's nothing too extreme in my opinion, but you know what, now that I've really become adjusted to a good camera, I hate my phone. Samsung, do better. But overall, I really like the jacket, the hairpiece. The AMG logo on the back, like the puffer jacket, looks fantastic. So definitely really, really cool minifigures. I'm going to probably keep them both in the Speed Champions area, but they would look great, especially her in the city. Now we go to the actual two vehicles. This is, of course, going to be the F1 W12 E-Performance model from Mercedes. Looks great. These wheels are my favorite that I've ever added onto a set. They look fantastic. I mean, just look at that coloration. It looks amazing with those Pirellis. I love it. Now, you can also swap this back piece out. I did not even bother stickering it. I was irritated by that point. And like I said, I don't feel very well, so you know what? Stickers weren't my friend during some of these. Some of them are definitely crooked, but I'm a huge fan of, like, that off, almost like bright seafoam greenish blue. I think it looks really, really solid. Wow, my camera's really struggling to focus today. My camera apparently has a cold too, but it looks great. Definitely looks like a nice piece to go next to the McLaren. Now, we did build that a little bit ago. Ooh, you know what? Never mind, I take it back. I like the Google Chrome ones better. But, you know, pretty much the exact same scale. I think the McLaren overall is a better looking Lego set. But the Mercedes definitely looks really solid, and they'll look great next to each other as well. But this review is about Mercedes, a brand I'm not particularly fond of, not McLaren, a brand I worship. And here, oh, almost off the side, boys. Almost a Mercedes down. This is the piece that I was honestly most excited about. Again, I like F1 and I root for McLaren, but I don't obsess over it like I do football or hockey or soccer, in which, you know, my soccer team's doing well. Both of them. My football team's doing great. Packers secured the playoff spot. Great. By the time you see this, I could be more depressed. We'll see. Come on, Jordan Love. And my hockey teams are both absolute garbage. So, yeah, it's a tough life. I don't know. I think I can jinx McLaren at this point, too. But these sticker pieces on the side are definitely pretty cool. However, that off coloration is definitely noticeable, in my opinion. So I'm not entirely the biggest fan of that. I love the grill piece here, or I should say the hood piece, using two of the actual, like, tire mechanics. I think that looks fantastic. You got the AMG on the grill up front. I was getting ahead of myself. Pretty basic wheels, still look pretty nice. The back end with that one AMG is a little crooked. Again, I'm terrible at doing this, but the back end of this car definitely looks wicked. And then right in here was giving me a little bit of fits just because I was off a tad bit. This can actually pull up and down, which is pretty cool. And of course, you can pop off the top to reveal that really cool interior. But looks great. Overall, it's definitely a pretty cool Speed Champion set. It's not anywhere near my favorite in my opinion. I think it's a little too much reliant on stickers. Not enough printed pieces, but again, I will complain about that every single Speed Champion set. But I don't like that off coloration on the sides. I just think it takes away a little bit. And like I said, I think the McLaren F1 car looks better than the AMG as well. But for a 2-pack, it's definitely pretty solid. I definitely do like it. It's a welcome addition to anybody's Speed Champions lineup. But I think they're both okay to good. I don't think they're anything in particularly special. Like, it's nice having especially like a really different car on the shelf. I think that's its best selling point. But overall, Speed Champions is at least somewhat relatively affordable in this day and age. A lot of the 2025 sets have come out by the time you'll watch this, but the prices are kind of just getting revealed now, and they are disgusting. So I'm preparing for a huge January 1st wave, but my wallet is not going to forgive me. If only I could lose weight as much as my bank account is about to. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much. Sorry again if I'm a little bit hard to understand. This is the longest I've gone without coughing all day. So that's great. If you guys are interested, please follow me on Instagram. I have 3 of them, one for Legos, one for fishing, and one for birding and photography. Obviously, if you guys are interested in Legos, check out the Lego ones. I'll have a link to the description below. Check out Lighttailing and Bricksmax through my affiliate link below. It helps to support the channel, and you guys can see all the beautiful light kits and get started on your own Lego lighting journey. I just started doing some Pokemon pack openings, so I'm sure they're not going to do well, but you know, I've been watching so many unboxings lately, and I'm like, wow, I miss Pokemon. So yeah, some cool stuff coming up to the channel. 2025, I'm planning on having a big year and hopefully full of big growth for the channel and my community and all that good stuff. But thank you all so much as always. I hope you had a great holiday season. Stay warm out there. Let me know of all the January 1st sets that you got or are planning to get, and I'll see you next time. Happy building, everybody.